Grapevine 911, where is your emergency? Hello, Grapevine 911. You need help? Are you sick? What was that? Do you need an ambulance or police? Hello? One moment. I'm just getting heavy breathing on the phone and I can't stop it, so please send me the...
What's the location? Shot fired! Shot fired! 1013! Shot fired!
The location for shots fired.
Where's your head?
The location for shots fired on the 13th.
Call for backup. East Somerset and Metro Drive. All available.
Advise the location on that 13th with shots fired.
West corner of Eastwood and Pine. Response.
X10, we just got a shot spotter activation. Area 527 right.
1097.
Gilchrist County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I just shot my daughter and shot all my grandkids, and I'll be sitting on my step, and when you get here, I'm going to shoot myself.
What is the address that you're at, sir?
2550 Northwest, 25 Terrace, Don Spears. Every one of them are dead.
You said your name is Don Spirit?
Yep.
All right, Don, what kind of gun do you have?
It doesn't matter what kind of gun I got. They're all dead, and then when you get here, I'll shoot myself, and then you figure out what kind of gun it is.
How long ago this happened, Don?
I don't want to hear it, man. I'm done with every fucking thing. Just bring the motherfuckers out here, that's all. You got all the kids are dead in the house.
Okay, how many people? Okay, how many people?
6 kids, 1 adult.
6 kids and 1 adult?
Yeah. One of them is a baby.
All right, Don. Is there any way you can stay on the phone with me till I get somebody there to help you?
What's that?
Can I have you stay on the phone with me?
No, not that. I'm waiting for them to get here. When they get here, I'm going to shoot myself on my back step. All I'm doing is waiting for them.
So you're sitting on your back steps?
Yep.
Okay, Don.
It is a question that may never be answered. Why did 51-year-old Don Spirit take the lives of his daughter and her 6 children before killing himself? Well, these are the faces of the family members who were killed. The 6 children ranging in age from 11 to just 3 months old. 4 of the children attended Bell Elementary School, where an army of grief counselors was on hand today to help their classmates. The district superintendent struggling to read a statement to the media this morning.
We ask for prayers for our community in light of the tragic events that transpired yesterday. These students were loved by their classmates, by their teachers and staff of Bell Elementary School.
The Spirit also killed his 28-year-old daughter, Sarah, before taking his own life.
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is finishing up their investigation to what happened inside the house past this sheriff's car. The crime scene has been described as just awful. 8 people dead. Sheriff Robert Schultz says Don Spirit murdered his daughter and all of her kids, his grandkids.
Keep this community, the families, and our children in your prayers because they need it.
Bell has been leaning on faith in this day following the 911 call by Spirit that led to discovering the murders and Spirit's suicide in front of deputies when they arrived. Wanda Hudo works with a church in Bell. She says the kids attended Sunday service.
You just think it doesn't happen here, but it has. It's very sad.
In addition to the thoughts about the murdered victims, people here also want to help the first responders.
I guess what most hit me last night was our law enforcement officers that had to go to the scene, and they will forever have those images.
Images of 8 murders. The youngest child victim, 3 months. Oldest victim, baseball enthusiast Caleb Coleman, 11 years old.
It really shocked all of us to hear it, and like most everybody.
emergency?
My boyfriend is trying to break into my house right now. He is, like, busting through the window. I need an officer here, like, right now. Okay, and were weapons involved or mentioned? He's busting into my window right now. I understand that. Does he have a weapon? I don't know. I'm not going close to him. I can hear him. Okay, does he have access to weapons? Yes, probably. He's busting into the window right now. Okay, do you know what type of weapons he has access to? No, I don't. Please, somebody right here. Ma'am, I'm getting the information for the officers while they're responding. Can you go into a room and shut the door? Yes, I have 2 kids. Okay, can you go into the room and Hello? Ma'am? Hello? Hello?
Investigators now calling it a murder-suicide after 4 people, including 2 young children, were found dead inside of a home in Lexington County. News 19's Sonia Gutierrez joins us with the latest information.
A 1-year-old and a 4-year-old child are among the 4 people found dead inside a home in Lexington. Initially, the Lexington County Sheriff's Department was looking for Jorge Luis Chavez in connection to the killings that happened last night on Old Barnwell Road. Now, this morning, the coroner identified Chavez as one of the people dead inside the home. Authorities say they're no longer looking for anyone in connection to the case and now say it's a murder-suicide. Coroner Margaret Fisher has identified the victims as 26-year-old Marissa Hope Reynoso from West Columbia and 2 of her children, 4-year-old Elijah Chavez and 1-year-old Ezra Chavez. Sheriff's Department spokesperson Adam Myrick is asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers.
We are not actively seeking any suspects. However, our investigation is ongoing. So we would encourage anyone, if they have any information that they think might be related to this case, we would encourage them to call Crime Stoppers, 1-888-CRIME-SC, because we would want to hear from them as we continue to look into this incident.
The coroner confirms all 4 died of gunshot wounds. At one point, the area around Old Barnwell Road was closed. It has since been reopened.
What's going on?
Okay. 911 emergency, 122.
Reddington, Somerset County with a transfer. I have a caller on the line, Ezra. He's in an Audi in the parking lot of Walmart. He doesn't remember how he got there, but he woke up in the vehicle, and he says he's covered in blood.
Okay, what Walmart?
I'm not wearing any shoes.
Okay, what Walmart are you at?
The one by the Polar Cub.
Okay. You don't remember how you got there?
I have no idea, sir.
He said he was leaving from his grandmother's house at 115 Reddington Road. That's what he remembers last.
Well, I don't remember it. I just assume that's where I came from.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Ezra.
How do you spell that?
E-Z-R-A.
What's your last name?
Simon, S-I-M-O-N, with a hyphen and Daniels. The last thing I remember, I had pizza and I was watching television and I went to bed.
Okay, and you're bleeding from where?
I'm not bleeding, I don't think, from anywhere I checked. But there's blood all over.
All over what?
Me, my legs, my feet, and my hands.
What is your last memory?
I was having pizza and...
Pizza where?
In the living room of my house.
What kind of car are you in?
An Audi.
What kind of Audi? Is it your car?
No, this is my grandparents' car. A something.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
August 15th, 1995.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the phone until someone gets there. You don't remember anything at all?
The only thing I remember before that, I was playing guitar a little bit and practicing scales.
Do you think you took something that would have made you forget something? Have you been sick or?
The only thing I would have taken was a melatonin supplement the night before last.
Okay. But besides your grandparents being there, where was there a friend over? Was there?
No, I haven't seen anyone in a while.
Okay. What you woke up in the car, correct?
That's correct.
You woke up in the car.
Yeah.
And it was running. Is it damaged anywhere?
I haven't gotten out to check.
Well, can you tell based on being in the car? Do you see is there any damage anywhere?
No.
You don't have shoes on.
I don't have any shoes.
And there's blood on your feet?
Yeah.
Simon Daniel. 1805, 2016, 18. Are you a U.S. citizen? Do you read and understand English?
Yeah.
Do you need me to read a copy of this complaint for you in open court?
No.
Handing over a copy of the complaint and affidavit.
Mr. Simon Daniels, your bail is currently set at $2 million. In addition, your application for the public defender's office has been accepted.
Longmont 911, address of your emergency?
1620 Green Place.
1620 what?
Green Place.
I can't understand the street.
Green Place.
Green Place. Green like the color?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what happened.
She cut me.
Who cut you?
Downstairs, I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
Responded to.
Hang on. Hold on.
Please. I'm downstairs.
Okay, who cut you?
This girl I responded to was ready for that.
What did she cut you with?
A knife. I'm pregnant. She cut me in my stomach.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
She cut you in your stomach?
I'm pregnant.
Okay. What is the suspect's name? Hang on, okay? I'm going to just... She is.
I'm bleeding.
I know. You stay with me, okay? I got everybody coming to help you. You stay on the phone. Don't hang up. 2102, 2121 to 1620 Green Place, 1620 Green Place for a stabbing. That page, Lincoln 13, 1443.
It is a tragic story out of Longmont tonight. Police just getting a search warrant and going inside this home in the 1600 block of Green Place.
That's where a pregnant woman was stabbed and her baby taken from her. Sadly, the baby did not survive.
Eric, and that's what it makes this story so horrific and terrifying. Now, right now, police are still processing the crime scene behind me. They still have the house taped off with crime scene tape, but it all started with a Craigslist ad. The suspect luring the pregnant woman to her home, promising to sell her baby items. Police tape now surrounding the home where the victim showed up around 2:30 this afternoon. Police say that's when the suspect attacked her, stabbed her, and then cut her unborn baby from her womb. The victim, alone in that home, called 911.
Even before Dynell Lane was arrested, accused of stabbing Michelle Wilkins and stealing her baby, friends of Lane's husband were concerned when her supposed November due date came and went with no baby.
I saw her around Christmas and she looked pregnant.
This friend of Dynell's husband did not want to be identified. In January, she posted concerns on a private Facebook page after hearing Dynell refused to see a doctor. She wrote, "The pregnancy has been sketchy," saying, "Here it is mid-January and still no baby."
Now, in checking her background, we found she had money issues, debt collection, and some minor traffic violations, but no serious crimes. Now, Dynell Lane was registered on the pregnancy website and a baby registry showing clothing and other articles she needed for a baby that was listed as due on November 14th of last year. We also found an online obituary that reports that a woman under her married name lost a child in July of 2002. That obit reports that it was a 19-month-old boy who died. The Associated Press is now reporting that a relative explained that the child died in a small pond outside a home in Pueblo. Now, as we said, the attack took place in the suspect's home. We know that 2 children live at that home with Dynell Lane, but know now that the 2 were not at home at the time of the attack.
911. Somebody broke into our house last night, and I don't know who it was, but they killed everybody here except for my sister, my brother, and me.
Okay, and what happened now?
There was a guy with a pistol or some kind of gun, and he came in and shot my mother and my grandma. Those were the only ones here.
And you're there now?
And they also killed one of my grandma's dogs, so we still have 3 dogs left.
Did you just now come home?
No.
Were you there last night?
Yes, I was just afraid to call.
Stay on the line, okay? I'm going to take you to the police department.
Okay.
Kentucky State Police 911.
Yes, there was a break-in that last night. I was afraid to call, and they shot the only 2 people here, which was my grandma and my mom.
In what county?
Ronnieville, Kentucky.
In Ronnieville?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on right now?
Nothing. I was just afraid to call, so last night.
Okay, and did the police come out last night?
No.
They didn't?
No.
And who was shot last night?
My mom and my grandma.
Your mom and grandma?
Yes, and one of my grandma's dogs. The only people here are me, my sister, and my brother.
How old is your sister and your brother?
My sister's a few months old. My brother's only just 4.
How old are you?
9.
Where were they taken last night? Did the police come?
No, they weren't taken. They were shot in my house.
Okay, and did they go to the doctor?
No.
Where are they at right now?
They're in my house. There's blood splattered everywhere.
Do you know who done this?
No.
You don't know? Have you been there all night by yourself?
Yes, with my brother and sister.
Okay, honey, you stay on the line, okay?
Okay.
Just hours ago, Burke was sentenced to life without parole, the harshest sentence he could have received. His murder conviction ends an epic struggle between his accusers and the accused.
As of now, I have lost my children and my career. What more does the Commonwealth of Kentucky want from an innocent man?
On Tuesday, that question was answered, but by the military. It wants Brent Burke's freedom. A military trial conducted at Fort Campbell, decided by a 7-member panel of military officers, ended with a conviction. Burke was found guilty of murdering his wife, Tracy Burke, and her former mother-in-law, Karen Comer.
I feel that he's guilty. He should be in prison without any chance of parole.
This woman, who wished to remain anonymous, worked with Tracy Burke.
Very wonderful person. I liked her, very outgoing.
She also knew Brent Burke before the murders.
Whenever I was in an area where he was, I did not feel comfortable being around him. That's all I can say.
When the bodies were discovered at a Rineyville home in September 2007, she was heartbroken.
I felt very, very sorry for her children. It's hard on anyone to lose a family member, but for children, it's really devastating.
Brent Burke, a military policeman, was arrested a month later, but 4 successive trials in civilian courts all ended in mistrials.
I felt very sad each time that I read in the paper where they couldn't come to a decision.
Last June, Burke gave an exclusive jailhouse interview to WLKY and insisted he is innocent.
I'm an innocent man, and I'm a father, and I'm a soldier, and I need to go home to my family.
The next day, the civilian charges against him were dropped, but the military then took over, leading to a 5th and final trial and that long-sought guilty verdict.
I'm glad that there is a decision now and that the family can find some peace.
Yeah, I just
Do you need medical aid or police?
The father's worst.
You what?
I just committed a father's worst sin.
Okay.
I just shot my daughter in the head and my son in the head.
Okay, what is your address?
I had to put them out of their misery.
Okay, where are you at,
Get
sir?
rid of their demons, and now I'm going to have to shoot myself.
Okay, sir, are you armed? Sir, what is your address?
Yes.
Do you have a weapon? Do you have the gun now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Michael, what's your last name? Okay, Michael. Is your... I'm sorry, I can't understand you. What room are you in right now?
I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to have to shoot myself.
No, I'm asking you, Michael, I'm asking you if you can put the gun down for me.
The guy set the gun down.
You're setting the gun down?
The gun set down, yes.
Okay.
No, I gotta shoot myself before they get here.
No, Michael, I'm asking you that you don't do that. I'm asking that you just stay on the phone with me and talk to me.
My kids, oh God,
What kind of gun do you have?
Huh?
Do you have the firearm again?
Yeah, it's sitting right here by me.
But it's set down, correct?
Oh my God. At least I got rid of the demons. Oh God, I don't know. I'm gonna have to shoot myself.
Okay, Michael, I don't want you to do that though. I want you to stay on the line and I want you to talk with me, okay? And I'm gonna see if we can get you some help.
I can hear my son moaning. I'm probably gonna have to go shoot it again.
No,
I gotta
Michael.
put him out of his misery. Oh my God.
Okay, so do you think that he's still breathing?
Yes, I think he is. Oh God.
What room is he in?
He's in the living room, on the couch, and my daughter's upstairs in the bedroom. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you have a cordless phone, Michael? Are you still in the kitchen?
Oh my God! Get some ambulances here.
Okay.
Here. The door's unlocked.
Is it okay?
We got people screaming in front of the residence.
A shooting leaves a woman dead and her brother in the hospital. The man accused of pulling the trigger is their father.
I could never imagine that in my wildest dreams.
Tonight, investigators are working to figure out what could have sparked the shocking attack.
Police say Michael League used a small caliber handgun to shoot his adult children in their sleep. 46-year-old Dennis League and his sister, 43-year-old Danielle Fawcett. Bullet wounds to the head.
It's terrible. I mean, it was 35 feet from our house. It was awful.
Neighbors heard officers at 3:30 this morning order the suspect to come out, surrender, and show his hands. When he did step outside, it appeared this might not be over.
He was even saying things like, "Shoot me." So it appeared to be a suicide by cop scenario.
So it's a rather stressful situation for the officers.
Complete shock. Completely shocked.
Victim Dennis League's ex-wife did not want us to show her face. She did want to tell us she could never imagine her former father-in-law capable of violence.
Everything that I've ever known about Mike, he was there for his kids. He wanted to help, whatever their problem was.
But investigators say this was a very troubled household, that the 69-year-old suspect and his wife had taken in their 2 grown children. Officers estimate they've responded to the house about once a month for years. In almost all cases, they say, problems caused by the grown kids.
A lot of the disputes that we've responded to here, domestic violence, protection order violations, and oftentimes they're fueled by drugs or alcohol.
One neighbor wonders if a father simply snapped after years of family stress. But still,
I don't know, how could a parent do that? I don't know. You know, we just don't know what was going on inside the home that would drive somebody to do that.
Southwest 911, what's the address of your emergency?
Somebody's been attacked in my house.
Somebody's been what?
Attacked.
They attacked who? Who was attacked? Someone get my fires.
Mel Pleskovic. Mel Pleskovic was attacked.
He was attacked by whom? Do you know?
She was. No, we just came home and she's on the kitchen floor. I took her son and my daughter outside. Her husband is inside with her now.
So the husband attacked her?
No. We just came home. You came
home and found her injured on the floor?
We found her in the kitchen. She's not moving. I took the kids and I walked outside. I didn't know.
So did she look like she was beaten or what?
She has blood all around her. I didn't look. I grabbed the child and left. Can you please send someone here?
I am. Hold on a moment. Don't hang up, sir. Do not hang up. Sir, is there a dog at the house? No. Maybe the dog got out.
Black lab.
Does she have a black lab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send medics. All right. I have the medics and police responding. Okay. All right. I need to get.
There's a lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood. Okay.
Yeah, I only got a glimpse at her, but I'm outside.
How do you know this woman? Is she?
I live here. She's my fiance's mother.
It's your fiance's mother. Okay.
Yes.
Is she had anybody trying to harm her, harass her, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Do you have a dog that lives at that house?
We have 2. We have 2 dogs.
Okay. Are the dogs there, or you don't know?
I don't know. We just walked in the front door.
Okay, because we got a phone call from somebody who found a dog that belongs at your residence. That's why I'm thinking the dog's got out. Okay. What is your name?
He's right here. I have Kyle. My name's Jeff. Jeff Sculling.
Spell your last name, Jeff.
Scullin. Bruce.
Okay. Who's talking to you right now?
That's Bruce Pleskovic. She's her husband. We just came home together.
Okay, and what's Bruce telling you? Is she conscious?
She said she has multiple stab wounds, and he's on the phone with somebody else.
Okay, she's got multiple stab wounds.
That's what he just came out and told me.
911, what city is the emergency in?
Please come to 174 Blazing Star. I think my wife's dead. We've had people breaking into our fucking house,
sir,
and now someone fucking killed her.
Sir, tell me the city you need to talk to.
Strongsville, Ohio.
Okay, you need to be transferred. Don't hang up.
Okay, we wait. Ambulance is coming and shit. We were waiting for her. She sent me.
911, what's the city of your emergency?
Strongsville, Ohio. We have people on the way already.
What's the address?
184 Blazing Star. I think someone killed my wife.
You think someone killed your wife?
Yeah, it looks like she has stab wounds on her back. We've had people trying to break into our house all year, stealing shit.
Sir, I need to ask you questions, okay? Are you there right now?
I just got in the door with my new son-in-law. My son Kyle was here with her.
Sir, what I want you to do is walk outside.
Oh, it is a chilling 911 call that has left a Northeast Ohio neighborhood and school district stunned after a teacher was found stabbed to death inside of her own home last night. Investigators spent hours at the Strongsville home collecting evidence as they try to figure out who could be behind the crime. News 5's Paul Kiska live right now from Strongsville. He has the latest.
Well, Danita, just an awful discovery here on Blazing Star Drive in the city of Strongsville. A husband calling 911 dispatchers last night around 8 o'clock to say he found his wife killed in the kitchen. She had stab wounds to her back, and this shocking crime has this quiet cul-de-sac reeling because of this news that started out last night. Investigators spent all night and most of the morning, 12 hours, collecting bags of potential evidence inside this home. Bruce Plaskovic called 911 at 8 o'clock last night. He said he just got home. He told the dispatcher that he found his wife in the kitchen with stab wounds in her back, and he believed she was dead. Police say 49-year-old Melinda Plaskovic was found dead inside the home. She was a 6th grade teacher at Strongsville Middle School. Now, the husband also told dispatchers someone tried to break into their back door last week, and someone broke into his car previous to that. Police told me there have not been reports of other break-ins in this area.
We can now tell you that Jeffrey Scullin has been indicted by a Cuyahoga County grand jury for the murder of Strongsville teacher Melinda Plaskovic. Plaskovic's body was found in her home last month. She had been shot and stabbed. Scullin remains in jail on $1 million bond.
The first to dial 911.
We just came home.
The first to report Mel Plaskovic was dead.
We found her in the kitchen. She's not moving.
Bleeding on the family's kitchen floor.
She has blood all around her. I didn't look. I grabbed the child and left.
The same man who, according to this report, went to Applebee's for dinner with her family, while a large tactical knife covered in her blood and his DNA laid underneath miscellaneous items on the seat of the rear bench of his maroon Chevy pickup truck.
You came home and found her injured on the floor?
Jeffrey Scullin Jr. returning to the home he shared with the Plaskovic family and making that call, knowing the whole time Melinda Plaskovic lay dead there, shot and stabbed.
Somebody's been attacked in my house.
But disturbing details don't stop there. According to the arrest warrant, red blood stains were found on the inside of Scullin's passenger door. He had a gun on him at the time of the killing. And this call to police.
Someone just tried to walk into my house.
Jeffrey Scullin made days before.
Okay, could you tell if it was a male or a female?
Probably male. They were around my size.
Was made up. Scullin charged with aggravated murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and making false alarms. Now, Scullin is currently being held in the Cuyahoga County Jail on that bond, with another court date scheduled for November 13th.
Not 911 with the address. Hutchinson Drive. Tell me exactly what happened. I think I killed my... What do you mean by that? What happened? I had a dream, and then I turn on the lights and she's dead on the floor. How? I have blood all over me, and there's a bloody knife on the bed, and I think I did it. Okay. Alright, stay on the phone with me. I'm getting our ambulance, okay? I can't believe this. I can't believe this. When did you wake up to find this? I don't even know what time it is. Are you with the patient now? Yeah, I can see her. Okay. All right. How old is the patient? How old is your? She's 29. Okay. Is she awake at all right now? What makes you think she's dead? Is she awake? She's not breathing. Okay. Oh my God. Alright, I've already sent the paramedics to help you, okay? I'm sending someone to assist you. Just please leave everything as you found it. Is there anything else we can do for you, sir? Where's the knife right now? I don't have a weapon on me or anything like that. Okay. When did you wake up? I don't know. I took more medicine than I should have. What medicine did you take? I took horse eating because I know it can make you feel good. So a lot of times I can't sleep at night. Okay. I took some. All right, so what are you sure she's not breathing? She's not moving. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna stay here with you, okay? Let's at least see if she's breathing, okay? All right, let's provide her. Can you see her from where you're at? Yeah, it's so bad. There's so much blood.
All units restricted on main until we get a code 4. And for the unit?
Blood on 3.
Blood on 3.
Show me responding.
4.
They looked like the picture of marital bliss. Lauren and Matt Phelps, newlyweds, married for barely 10 months. Lauren, 29, a Sunday school teacher and auditor who ran an online business on the side.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Matt, 28, worked at a lawn service in North Carolina and once attended a Bible college. But that image of what seemed from the outside like the perfect all-American couple shattered as caught in a dramatic call to 911.
Where's the knife right now?
Matt Phelps now stands accused of murdering his wife. He hasn't yet entered a plea, and what we don't know is whether or not cold medication he took will play a role in this case.
Sir, you could receive the death penalty or life without the possibility of parole.
Just after 1 a.m. on Friday, a man called authorities with this startling revelation.
I had a dream, and then I turn on the lights and she's dead on the floor. How? I have blood all over me, and there's a bloody knife on the bed, and I think I did it.
The Raleigh Police Department says it has altered the recording to disguise the caller's voice. The man said he took over-the-counter medication to help him sleep just hours before.
I took more medicine than I should have. What medicine did you take? I took horse eating, cough and cold, because I know it can make you feel good. So a lot of times I can't sleep at night. Is she breathing at all? Is her chest moving? Is anything going on with her? No. Okay, well, we're gonna at least... The blood is dried on me. It's dried? The blood's not wet on me. The blood is dry.
When officers arrived at the Phelps home in Raleigh, they found Lauren with stab wounds. They rushed her to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Lauren's heartbroken family said in a statement she was all about her family. Her 4 nephews were her whole world, and church was a priority for her. Matt Phelps' defense attorney is asking the public to wait for more information before judging his client.
Be patient with everybody so that we can all together get to the bottom of this really significant tragedy.
As for Matt Phelps, he will be back in court later this month. Until more answers are uncovered,
Hi everybody, it's Lauren.
Lauren's family is left waiting and wondering what went so wrong.
911, what is the address to your emergency?
There's 2 men outside my house. I think they're trying to break in. Me and my sister are home alone.
Okay, stay on the line with me. I'm getting help started to you, okay?
Okay.
Can you see what they look like?
They were knocking on the door. One has long hair, kind of, and I'm not sure about the other one.
Okay, were they white, black, or Hispanic?
I think they're white.
Where are you inside the house?
We're in the very back in my parents' bedroom, bathroom.
Okay, I'm getting them started, okay? Okay, so the two men are at the back door?
Yeah.
Okay. I have the call sent up. We do have officers that are en route to you, okay? Is it possible for you to close the door that you're in?
Yes, it's closed.
Okay. Is it a lock on that door?
It doesn't close all the way.
Okay. Okay, how old are you and your sister?
I'm 16 and she's 13. Please hurry.
Okay. I have help on the way, okay? If you can hear anything, let me know, okay? If it sounds like they got in, let me know. I want you to be quiet, okay? If they do get in, don't make any noise, okay? I want you to be quiet. Don't hang up the phone, okay? Just leave the phone where I can hear, okay? You can hear a car?
They have a car.
What color is the car?
I'm not sure.
Okay, is the car in your driveway?
They're in the house.
They're in the house? Are they in the house?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to be very quiet, okay? I'm on the line with you. I have help on the way. Okay, don't come out yet.
Next to a terrifying close call for two teenagers home alone when thieves broke into their home. The girls immediately called 911 and then hid in a bathroom where they stayed on the line until police walked into that bathroom and rescued them. ABC's Ryan Owens with the drama playing out on that 911 tape.
They're loud. Please hurry.
The 16-year-old girl is calling 911 stuffed inside her parents' bathroom linen closet. Her 13-year-old sister snuggled right next to her.
We're in the very back in my parents' bedroom bathroom. Please hurry.
The two sisters were home alone Monday morning when they looked out the kitchen window and noticed two men trying to break into their Nashville, Tennessee home.
They're in the house? Are they in the house?
Yes. Yes, they're in the house.
Okay. I want you to be very quiet, okay? I'm on the line with you. I have help on the way.
The FBI says burglaries happen in this country every 15 seconds, and more than a quarter of the time, somebody's home.
They're getting closer.
They're getting closer to the bathroom?
With the help of the sisters, Nashville police arrested these two men, both with lengthy criminal records. The sisters also walked officers right to their most unusual hiding spot.
Okay, we're here. We're back here. Back here.
A tiny bathroom closet barely big enough to hold these two teenagers, braver than many adults.
Where is the emergency?
Yeah, not emergency. Actually on the Belmar Bridge, right after heading south in the middle of the bridge, there's a car that's abandoned. It's off to the side of the road, but
The Belmar Bridge being the 35 bridge?
Yeah, the 35 bridge would be going from north going south.
Into Belmar?
Into Belmar, yeah.
Right. Hey, did you pass the midpoint? Because up to the midpoint is Neptune and after the midpoint is Belmar.
So yeah, Neptune actually. Technically it was after, it looked like it was more on the Neptune side.
So what kind of car is it?
Kind of looks like an old beat up, light tan colored like sedan.
And what was your name, sir?
So if it's okay, I'd just rather be anonymous.
And this is your cell number?
Yeah, I'm driving Uber and Lyft tonight, so I just figured I'd give a call in because it's kind of hard to see, I think, if you're coming the other way.
And was there anybody inside the vehicle?
I looked, no.
Okay.
Unless they were sleeping. I couldn't see them by their head being up. Nobody looked like they were in it.
All right.
stand by in the area of timeout 413.
Just hours from now, investigators will search for the body of a missing teenager. Today, 2 other teens were charged in connection with her murder. CBS 2's Jessica Layton live in Belmar with more. Jessica.
Maurice, Sarah Stern's car was found on the Belmar Bridge just above me, ditched in December. Police never found her body, so first thing tomorrow they'll be searching these waters as a desperate father waits in agony. 2 months to the day since his daughter went missing, Michael Stern sat in court, stricken with grief, constantly wiping tears from his eyes as he heard the details of the murder for the first time.
Sarah was a good kid, and she didn't deserve this. This is just horrible.
Standing outside on his porch, he was soft-spoken and clearly heartbroken after learning for sure that his only child would never be coming home. Police say the 19-year-old was robbed and strangled before her body was tossed over the Route 35 bridge in Belmar at the beginning of December. Her car found abandoned with the keys still inside.
This is the worst thing that can happen to a parent. So imagine if it was your child. It's just, unfathomable.
With their families also in court, prosecutors said 19-year-old Liam McAtasney stole money from the swimmer and softball player before murdering her. He's accused of then calling his friend Preston Taylor to help move and dispose of the body. The 3 were Facebook friends. Charles Stone is a longtime friend of the Stern family and an attorney.
Michael, up until last week when we spoke, had hope that his daughter would come back. He just hoped that she ran away for some reason and would come back. Everybody liked this child. So this is just devastating to the family.
She was a brilliant kid. I just miss her terribly.
It's still not clear tonight exactly how Sarah Stern knew these suspects or how prosecutors are tying them to this murder, what other evidence they have. We do know those dive teams will be back here in the water at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
A few questions. Mr. Taylor, I just want to be clear. On December 2nd, 2016, something happened to Sarah Stern, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You've never seen her since, correct?
No.
What happened to her on December 2nd?
She was killed by Liam, and we threw her body off the Belmar Bridge.
Okay. Now, just to be clear, a couple of questions to follow up that you were asked by Mr. Perone. Initially, the first conversation you had about this incident was back in August of 2016. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Liam brought up to you, or he told you about the fact that Sarah Stern had found a large sum of money, correct?
Yes.
And when he told you that, fair to say you learned at some point that not a lot of people knew that, correct?
Yes.
Maybe a very small number of people in this world knew that she had this money, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And over the course of the time from August leading up all the way to December of 2016, you and Liam had discussions about robbing her a number of times, correct?
Correct.
Now, you've indicated previously that you had told him on occasion that you didn't think killing her was a good idea, correct?
Yes.
I mean, you said that to the police already, correct?
Yes.
But he was very insistent with that idea, fair to say?
Yes.
He brought it up a number of times, correct?
Yes.
And at some point in time during the course of these months, you realized that his intent was going to be to kill her, correct?
Yes.
And you never backed out of this plan, correct?
Correct.
Okay, you never went to the police or anything like that, correct?
Correct.
You understood what he was going to do, and you essentially indicated to him that you would provide assistance leading up to it and after the fact, correct?
Yes.
And ultimately, you got a call on December 2nd, 2016, and it's your understanding he was at the Kearney Bank with Sarah at that time, correct?
Yes.
And he made contact with you while she was inside the bank, fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. And it's at that point in time when you received that communication from Liam McAtasney, he essentially told you what he was going to do, or he essentially told you he was going to do it that day, correct?
Yes.
You were not surprised by this?
No.
You didn't have to even ask him any questions about what he meant by I'm going to do it, correct?
Correct.
And he essentially just said, don't do it during the daylight, correct?
Yes.
You said that previously to the police, correct?
Henderson County 911.
Yes. My wife just shot her kid.
What is her name, sir?
Sarah Henderson.
Sarah Henderson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, and how old are the children?
7 and 5.
And they're in the bedroom?
Huh?
Are they in the bedroom, sir?
No, they're in the living room.
They're in the living room and they're not breathing?
No.
Were you home when she did this, or did you just get home?
I was asleep.
You were asleep?
Yes.
God, forgive me. Please. Why did I do that, babe?
I don't know.
She's not trying to leave or anything, correct?
She keeps saying somebody's after her. There's nobody after her. There's nothing. She keeps saying people are coming. There's nobody even here.
What did I do, Lord? What did I do? What did I do, God? What did I do, God? Were the children asleep in the living room, or did they get up? Do you know?
Yes, they were asleep.
They were asleep in the living room, and then she went in there?
Yes. She was asleep when I went to sleep last night, and I woke up. She come in there, and she goes, "Dave, I just shot the kids." And I didn't want to believe it. I went in there, and they were dead.
Hello, everyone. A 29-year-old mother is in jail today. She's facing capital murder charges. Police say Sarah Henderson shot and killed her 5- and 7-year-old girls.
The horrible call early this morning to Maybank. That's about an hour from Dallas in Henderson County, right on the edge of Kaufman County.
EMS was called to the home in the small community of Payne Springs just before midnight because of a suicide threat. Minutes later, EMS canceled the call, but deputies continued to the home and spoke with both Henderson and her husband. Both assured deputies that all was well and no one was in danger. Hours later, deputies returned to the home to find both girls dead.
It was heartbreaking. They responded. They got there. The children were deceased upon their arrival, and you never know what's happening from minute to minute, and it's just it's hard on everyone.